Hello everyone, it's me Jenny, and this is the first time I've done a birthday haul video. Usually my birthdays are very low-key events. It's usually just my direct family and my twin sister, and this year, because it's the big 2-5, I decided my last big birthday party was my 21st, and so I decided and my sister eventually agreed that maybe we should do something more memorable, as I can't really remember what I did on my 18th birthday, I can't remember what I did on my 19th birthday, I can't remember what I did on my 20th birthday. I know my 21st we had a big party, 22nd, no idea, 23rd, I can't remember, 24th, I know we went to the zoo, one of them we went clubbing, because I was young enough to enjoy clubbing, and one of them we went, we had a barbecue. But generally our birthdays are very, very low-key, so I wanted to make something memorable for our 25th. So I threw a big party and invited lots of people, and it was really beautiful, and it was like so close to perfect, it was amazing. Towards the end of the evening, less fun, and then the next day was also just really lovely, and with some of the stuff that wasn't so pleasant that happened during my party, it was made up for by the fact that the people who were there were so lovely, and just, I really like, it's quite rare that you have those moments where you're like, these are real friends, these are my true amazing friends who I love more than anything else in the world, and I had that on my birthday for the actual birthday party, and then me and my sister for the actual day of our birthday, which is a full week after the party, we went to a music festival, which is the folkiest thing ever, and I've already put a video up for that, so check it out. It was just great. It was like the folksiest and folksy festivals ever. Lots of cats, and some Morris dancing, and great. But because I threw a big party, a lot of people felt obligated to bring gifts, which I don't usually get, and so for once I'm actually going to do a birthday haul video. So yeah, I've got a big pile of things I'm going to go through. So my elder sister, I'm going to throw this out there to begin with, because I don't know how many of her gifts are in here. My older sister and her boyfriend decided that for me and my twin sister's birthday, because she's been studying for so many years, she feels like she's neglected our birthday somewhat, which I don't believe at all, but she decided to get both me and my sister 25 gifts each, individually wrapped. So she did cheat a little bit. For example, she gave us several pairs of socks, and then there was one of the gifts was one of the pairs of socks, and the other half of the gift was an entire separate gift, which was the other half of the sock pair. But generally she bought us 25 gifts, so those will be somewhere in here and I'll find them as I go. So yeah, lots of gifts to get through. I'm actually going old school. I couldn't find my tripod. I have no idea where my tripod is. It's been so long since I last used my tripod. But I'm using the old wooden stool that I used to use when I first started filming videos over 5 years ago now. So yeah, we go in old school. It just happens to be the perfect eye height for me sat down. Anyway, without further ado, let's get on to the show and tell thing part of the vlog. So, starting from the top of my big bag of goodies. This is from my twin sister. It's a individual smoothie maker. It comes with like, you basically put like a travel bottle on top, and then it blends into the bottle. And I specifically asked this because in the mornings when I have to get up at ridiculous o'clock in the morning and get on my bike and go to work, it's nice to have something that I can just drink or eat on the bus once I get to the bus stop. Because I live in the middle of nowhere, I've got to bike to the closest bus stop in order to get in on time for early o'clock in the morning. So I asked for this specifically from my twin sister, and she got it for me because she's amazing. She owns one of these, or her housemate used to own one of these, and it's just amazing. So I'll have to buy more fruit and then make smoothies in them. Well, I was planning on making smoothies the night before, and then in the morning I had to shake them up and take them on my bike. So yeah, that's awesome. I'm really happy with that. Moving on, so this is a present from my sister's housemate's boyfriend, Rich. He's a sweetheart, and he bought me Jenga because I am, quote, Jenny from the block, because box. And yeah, so this makes me really, really want to learn how to play Dread and DM Dread, which involves Jenga as the primary tool instead of dice rolling as a way of building tension. So yeah, mini Jenga, so great. I love it, and I love the pun. I love people who love puns because they're fun. Like, sometimes they're painful, but sometimes they're just fun. Okay, so this is a bottle of Prosecco from my DM, Alistair, and yeah, like you. I haven't had a chance to drink it yet. I need another occasion for it, but Prosecco is always good. What else? Okay, so this is one of the things from my older sister. This is one of the 25 presents she got me. It's a bottle of cider rosé. Me and my sister had her bottle. One of her equivalent of the 25 presents that she got was a bottle of cider brut. I can never pronounce wine names. So yeah, this is just basically the rosé version of it. So it's cider and wine in one, and it's quite potent, it turns out. When me and my sister had a pint each, it was you relaxed very quickly. Okay, what else do we have in here? So this is another one of I think this is another one of, yeah, this is another one of the 25 presents from my older sister. So it's another lot of Jenga blocks, which is great because, again, different sizes are good as well, and it's nice that great minds think alike, and they both think that Jenny from the Block is a cool concept. So more teeny tiny blocks. We have from Becca, my sister's old housemate, we have a bottle of Edinburgh Gin's rhubarb and ginger liqueur gin, and this looks amazing. It's pink, which is my primary colour apparently, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. I haven't tried this yet, and while I do have this in frame, I do have another bottle of gin which was bought by one of my bestest friends in the whole wide world, Ellen, who bought it for me, and that one's strawberry flavour, and I tried it the other day and it tastes amazing. Like, I've only got into gins in the last year and I really, really like gin. So this is from Becca, but there is another bottle of pink gin downstairs in the alcohol cupboard, which is from my friend Ellen, who I adore, who, yeah, she's my favourite person, and this is also amazing, and thank you, Becca, you're great. So when I break into that, I'll let you know how I feel about it. Okay, so next is a big old pile of cards, so I'm going to quickly show off some of the cards because they're cute. So that's from my old manager, so chocolate rabbit, chocolate spread and a mouse is really cute. This is from one of my colleagues, Patsy. She says I look like a Renaissance person, so I think that's what that's meant to represent. Who's this one from? This is from Carol, who's like a long run old friend of the family. We've got a cute little bunny, I'm tired, badger. And that's, again, Becca and Rich, who got me the Jenga and the gin. Let's see, who else we got here? Okay, so this is from some cousins. What's this one? It's from my mum and dad. So this is an old school joke. So that's some photos from Muybridge, who is one of the first photographers who took consecutive photos of movement before the invention of film, really. So he worked out with very fast shutter rates in order to take multiple pictures at once. And the reason why I'm aware of that is there's a dance style for one of the studies that I did for dance, where it was from, I can't remember what the name of the piece was, but it was one that we had to study for A-level dance, where there was a section called Muybridge as one of the kind of verses of the dance, where the performers would run around and then they make different freeze frames for the points of that particular sequence. So if the sequence was the Macarena, and then one person like this, one person like that, one person like that, so on and so forth, and it kind of freeze framed down the line, and then it all caught up with itself in a canon, and it was a really cool piece of kind of art that I had to study, and I think that's the reason why my parents got me the Muybridge card. I'm sorry I'm talking so fast, but I really don't want to make this video too long, and I've got a lot to get through. This one is also from Karen and Colin, which means that I think I actually picked up one of my sister's cards as well, but there we go. Very cute. This one is from work. It's from my manager's manager. I think it's just an official card, but it's very sweet of them. This is a flask. It's my first ever flask, again from my older sister, part of the 25 that she got me. Let's see. Parents got me the original Star Wars trilogy on special edition DVD because I feel guilty for watching it a lot, sometimes through alternative means that is traditionally allowed. So I got it officially, like, and by that I mean totally recorded on DVD off TV. That's how I watch it, honestly. And they also bought me the prequel to Order of the Stick, and I really love it. It's great. Anyone who is a fan of D&D, please read Order of the Stick. It's one of the best, like, it's a Stickman comic, but it's so well written. It's so very aware of the subject matter it's talking about, which is a long run D&D game. It's very self-referential. It's very, very funny, and I have the first printed version of the first arc, and this is the prequel one, which I've been waiting for so long, and it's just great, and I'm so happy my parents got it for me. I forgot it was on my Amazon wish list, and they bought it for me, and I literally opened it, I was like, oh my god, Order of the Stick, because I started reading that long before I started playing D&D, so there's a lot more that I can understand now than when I first started, but it's either way, it's great, regardless of whether or not you're a D&D player. It's just well written fantasy with great cartoony stuff. Oh, this is from my older sister as well, part of the 25. Yeah, Oblivion. So if I do start streaming any games, it will be starting with this one. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I haven't had a chance to do it yet. Hopefully I'll do it at some point. I'm sorry if there's reflections going to the camera. I realise that the sun has come out a little bit, so there's a bit of, like, I'm in the shade right now, but there's blinding light there. Also from my older sister, some scrubby bath stuff, which is very fun. Let's see. Also from my sister is a manga called Lost at Sea. It's made by the same guy who made Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I haven't had a chance to read this yet. I will get round to it eventually. Lucy, I haven't seen this. I have never really fancied it too much, but my sister does know of my kind of odd love-hate relationship with action movies that are incredibly stupid starring females. So she says that it's within my genre boundaries. I'll see whether or not I can enjoy it. The thing is, it's directed by Luke Benson, who is the guy who directed Fifth Element, so he's got a great sense of visual style, even if the story probably doesn't make any sense. And from everything I've heard about this film, it's beautiful, but doesn't make a lot of sense. So that's on my to-watch list. I still haven't unwrapped it yet. Also from my older sister, Citrus Candle. It smells beautiful. It smells really, really nice. I know you guys can't smell it, but it's like glittery in the top. I don't know how well that comes up on camera, but it's like all shimmery. So next time I have a bath, that's going to be my companion. From my friend Leanne and from Jack, both of guys who visited at my birthday, they got me this as a filler present, which is a giant lollipop. It's like the size of my head. It's great. So they bought me that as a filler present because the presents they were going to send me hadn't arrived yet. So I showed off my dice, which I got given from them, on my dice video this week. So go and check that out if you want to see what my D&D dice look like, and also look at the ones that Jack and Leanne got for me. But they also, and the reason why I can finally film this today, got me my first ever dice box, and it's so pretty. Again, I don't know how well this is coming up, but it's so pretty. I don't know how they carved this. I don't know whether or not they did it with lasers or someone's got an immensely steady hand. I don't know, but it's beautiful. It's got a D20 on it with some pretty patterns, which are just like, it's like me in a box. And then it's got a slide top, and it's got my hero dice in there at the moment, including the ones from Leanne and Jack, which are the ones on this side, the blue ones. And it's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I love it. And it smells like a wood workshop, and I really love that smell. It's very nostalgic. It smells like the garage and all of that sort of thing, so I like it. So we're getting there. So this is from my friend Paula. It's a William Morris soapbox. So inside is beautiful bath things. So I'm going to have some epic baths this year. And the box itself is gorgeous. Like, it won't come up on camera, but all of this patterning is 3D. Like, you can feel the rungs. And also, the one thing I really, really like about this tin is whenever anyone buys me like biscuit tins, and you're like, oh, that's really pretty, I'd like to use it for something, there's logos on them, and I don't really like logos. I like things to be pretty in their own right without having to be reminded of the brand each time. What I like about this is these are stickers, and they come off entirely. So when they are gone, I just have a really, really pretty box that I can use for sewing or crafts or something, and I really, really like it. Also, from Paula, is this headband, which she homemade for me. Like, there's a wire inside and everything, and it's got melons on it. And I know this probably isn't how I'm meant to wear it, but that's how I put it on for this video. But yeah, thank you, Paula, you're amazing. Some more cards. So this one is from Paula. So convenient I picked up that one at this point. This one, oh, okay, so I'm going to cover up names for this one, but this is from some second cousins, and they got their babies to sign it for me. So yeah, that's from my little BB babies, second cousins, who signed the card for me, bless them. Yeah, so that's really, really cute. Oh, what else we got? We've got, Oh, from Louise, my friend Louise from my old job. She got me unicorns because she's amazing. She also bought me a packet of Skittles, which didn't last the night. So thank you, Louise. Happy birthday. This one's a classic. I've had this one again and again. This is from my DM. I think I still have a happy from like 3 years ago, but I love that pun. I love this card. It's glittery, it's pretty. Thank you, Alistair and Hayley, who are my DM and my DM's lovely wife. And oh, this is from work. All my colleagues, I won't show you because quick flash. These are from my colleagues and they got everyone to sign it, including some of the casuals and everyone. It's really, really sweet. I've only been working in this place for 8 months and they got me a card and they signed it. And they also bought me, which I've forgotten to bring up, they bought me some chocolates, which I've eaten. And they also bought some really fancy like hazelnut flavoured chocolates, and also a little pot of roses, which is somewhere, but I can't remember where I put them. Okay, so we're nearly there. We're getting there. So also from my sister, we've got some snap bracelety glow bracelet thingies. There are some knickknacks, which I'm not going to show because there we go, but those are also from my sister, knickers, if anyone doesn't know what they are. We've got some sloth socks, which if you've watched my socks video, I already had these ones, but now I've got a second pair, which is amazing. And I've got some fancy soap, also from my sister, and a hair clip, also from my sister, also some flowers, which are on the other side of the room, which are also from my sister. It's like a little potted plant of pink flowers, and and apparently my camera stopped filming, so I was saying my sister also bought me a silver bracelet, and my old friend Margaret from my old job, love her, bought me this really pretty candle holder, and I think that's it. I think that's most of everything. I am aware this video is very long. My camera is apparently aware that this video is very long, so I'm sorry for the weird edits here and there. Hopefully I've got everything. Thank you so much to everyone who has got me presents. I will be handwriting as many handwritten thank you cards as possible in the next couple of days. For those of you I don't have addresses for because you live far away, you've just moved or that sort of thing, you will be getting messages on various social media like thank you, 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 thank you. And yeah, let's not knock that off. Yeah, I'm so grateful to everyone for the physical presents, for the cards, for the just general sense of love, and everyone who turned up to my party who was so lovely and just reminded me of how good friends are. And yeah, this was an amazing birthday and I'm looking forward to my big 25th year of life. So as long as I can get through the summer without dying, I will be good to go for the rest of the year, and I'm very, very happy with life right now, and I've got lots of bar things to make up for. And I'm sure there's other things that I've missed by and by that I've been given, and they're in various rooms of the house, and I think I've got most of my presents in one place, but I'm sure there's stuff I missed in various other places. But thank you so much everyone who has given me things. Oh, my aunt also got me a scratch card. I sadly didn't win any money at all, but it's a really nice thought to have. If I win the lottery, she is getting some money from that, because that's the only time I ever use scratch cards. Yeah, thank you all for watching. Feel free to comment what was your favourite gift from me. What is your favourite gift that you ever received on a birthday? Going back through the years, if you're only 3 years old, what was your favourite gift when you were 3? If you can type, wow, you're very talented. I'm very scattered, but there we go. Thank you for watching. Feel free to comment. Feel free to say whatever you wish in the comments, and I will see you guys all when I do. I don't know when I'm going to put this up online. It will come up online at some point. Thank you for watching. Bye 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 bye.